Welcome back, 4K friends. I hope you're having a good day. Miss Melissa's going to read our message today.
Up here on our whiteboard, here we go. Hello, 4K. Let's talk about shapes. Shapes are all over the place. Here we have a circle all the way around, and it connects back up at the top. One big circle. Here we have a square, 4 sides that are all the same. Here we have a triangle, and that has 1, 2, 3 sides. And here we have a rectangle, which also has 4 sides. But these two are shorter, and these two are longer. Love, Miss Melissa, Miss Lily.
All right.
Miss Lily's going to read you a story now.
So the story I'm going to read today is another one of my favorites, and it's about a character that we already read about once before. And his name is, who is that? Do you remember? Pete the cat. And this time we're going to read a story about Pete's 4 groovy buttons. What shape is his button? One curved line all the way around is a circle. So the title is Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. It is written by Eric Litwin, and the drawings, the pictures are by James Dean. All right, here we go. Pete the cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much, he sang this song. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? So he started with 4 buttons. One of them popped off and went away. So now how many are left? 4, take 1 away. Now we have 3. 1, 2, 3 buttons. Did Pete cry? Goodness no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. You can sing it with me if you want to. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! What do you think happened? Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons were left? What do you think? He had 3. One of them rolled away. Now how many are left? 2. 2 buttons. Did Pete cry? Goodness no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. Sing with me. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! What happened? Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? He had 2. One of them popped off and rolled away. How many's left? Oh, just 1 button left. Did Pete cry? Goodness no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My button, my 1 groovy button. My button, my 1 groovy button. Pop! Oh no! The last button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? Popped off, rolled away, how many? 0. There's 0 left. Did Pete cry? Goodness no. Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt, and what do you think he saw? What do you think he saw? His belly button. And he kept on singing his song. My button, still have my belly button. My button, I still have my belly button. And he says it's all good. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness no. We keep on singing. Buttons come and buttons go. That was a silly story, wasn't it, friends? That Pete the cat, he sure is a funny guy. All right, so for today, I want you to work on trying to make some shapes. So if you still have your little paints that you used for your name, you can use those with a little water. Get some paint on your finger and get a piece of paper. And you can try to trace, with your finger, make some shapes. So you can make a circle with a big curve. You can make a triangle, count 1, 2, 3. Or if you want to, you can ask an adult to draw some shapes for you. So they could draw a circle and a triangle. And then you can use your paint and your finger to trace the shape if you want to practice. All right, so work on making our shapes, friends. Have fun with it. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.